All right, there we go. I got loaded up Soul Bossa Nova and Speedo. What's your name? What else did we have, bro? What's your name? Is it Mary or Sue? What's your name? Don and Warren. What else did you put on here, Earl? Oh, Otis Redding. These arms of mine. And then Shaboom by the Chords. Hey, la da ding dong. Life could be a dream. Life could be a dream, sweetheart. Hello, hello again. Shaboom, and hoping we'll meet again. Oh yeah. Ba-da-dum, ba-doom, ba-doo, ba-doom, ba-doo. I already had the crew cuts, so I put the chords on too. Well, I like the chords and the crew cuts. I like them both. They're both different interpretations, but I like the way both of them sound. Okay, that's turned off. Let's go sit down. Oh, how you feel, Earl? Tired. How do you feel? Guys, I always go after the head of the snake. Don't feel like I betrayed you. I know who has to pay bills and who prays to the Lord. Okay. Just stop mistaking the Lord for you. And remember who the Lord is, and it ain't you. But if you try to replace the Lord with your ego and think that Jesus is a God in your head that's going to save you, and you're doing nothing to save your family from your ego, the only hope you have is that I know who you are and I can save your family from you. Hey-la-da-ding-dong, a-ling-a-ling-a-ling, ba-doom-ba-do, you ain't got to pay no bills, oh, life could be a dream. If I could take you up in paradise up above, if you would tell me I'm the only one that you love, life could be a dream, sweetheart. Hello, hello again, shaboom, and hoping we'll meet again. Right? Every time I look at you, something inside my mind. If you do what I want you to, baby, we'd be so fine. But if you're not the Messiah and I'm the Messiah, and you a liar, and you trying to replace the Messiah with a liar, don't you think artificial general intelligence and quantum computing that collects all the evidence of our lives through this technology knows who living embodiment of raw power is and who is not? Who stand up for it without fear? Who shut down Fort Huachuca and human trafficking before Wahlburgers, Passion of Christ, and Apocalypto? You fucking crazy? You know who the man? You not man. Mel Gibson not man. Underwear wearing brother of rap singer where you got not Marky Mark not man. Him make 3 King and Yuma. Him act like bitch. Him make movies. You be extra in this movie, but you not Messiah. You not stand up to stop human trafficking by yourself because you a liar. Hey la da ding dong, a ling a ling a ling, ba-doom ba-do. Everybody knows if you don't think every last little dirty mind working on quantum computing and artificial intelligence in China, in Korea, in Japan, in Australia. I come from the land down under. Right? If you don't think men at work and women at work that are not working because they're not doing it for the love of the Lord, they're doing it for money, to manipulate people with money because they think they're funny. It's funnier than funny, right? I know who I'm going after. I know how to take off the head of the snake. I know how not to turn it into Danny DeVito with the head slicing thing with just somebody Kyle XII. Oh, I'm way better than 9/11. Okay? Inside job. I'm not Vision. I'm the man who loves you inside and out, backwards and forwards with my heart hanging out. I'm not Sir Barry Gibb, Shane Hannity, or whatever your dumbass name is. You're going to talk bullshit with Stephen A. Smith? You know how legit he is. You should not talk ball about people that play ball if you cannot ball, Stephen A. Smith. Shut up, motherfucker. The only people that can talk and criticize people that ball is people that can ball. If you can't ball, you ain't got shit to say about it, bro. If you could not get out there on the court and back it up with other people on the court, you need to sit down, shut up, realize money ain't real, and if you can't walk the walk, don't try to talk the talk. Hey la da ding dong, a ling a ling a ling. That was from Mr. Wilson and his brother in El Paso, man. You can't. Static. Don't start none, won't be none. If you can't walk it, don't talk it. If you put down my brother and the way he plays, why aren't you out there playing too? It's all politics. It's all politics. Trust me, I've been politicked off the court and off the field. Okay? But I don't criticize guys that get up and do their best to try to take care of their family, right? Hey, I know his little brother. When people pray to Jesus and their prayers are sincere, Earl here is because he's the one who's the temple for the soul. Está aquí hoy, not you. Don't pretend you're something you ain't. You cannot replace the Lord with you any more than the Lord can swap paces with you. Okay, Kate Bush running up that hill, no problem. How's your Wuthering Heights going? It ain't working. That's the way you do it. Play the guitar in the MTV. That ain't working. That's the way you do it. If I know who you are and you pray to the Lord and you've got proper respects to the Lord and you realize who the Lord is, that he's the man taking care of your family with this phone and not your imagination, betting money on your phone and playing slot games on your phone and trying to hook up with another girl on your wife's spare time when she's taking care of your kids on your phone. Everybody knows what's happening on your phone. Don't you believe the metaversers? It's completely secure. This is the same if you're putting a message to Running Bear on Little White Dove. And if you believe that, me and George Strait got oceanfront property in Arizona right next to the Human Proving Grounds. Yeah, huh? We're going to get together with the Spellings and have Clint Walker come up and show you how to be an El Paso man. El Paso man can. El Paso what? I'll El Paso on the bullshit and the money and stand up for the Lord's Prayer. Who's the living embodiment of it? Earl. Some they call my Speedo, but my real name is Mr. Earl. Do. When it comes to love, I'm real fast. I don't play. Some they call me Speedo, but my real name is Mr. Earl. Do. Right? Some they call me Joe. Some they call me Ho. Some they call me Mac Daddy. Mac Daddy. What was his name here? Mac Daddy. I don't know. You know, Guru. Pimp Daddy Nash. Is that was his name? Now she's wearing her Kurtz type weapon to her dreams and her ambitions. Don't have any dreams and ambitions. Hoe caking is bad for you. City girls just seem to find out early how to open doors with just a smile. Rich old man, she won't have to worry. Dress up all in stays and go in style. You can make your own money selling your own sex without the pimp getting in the way. Okay, who's the pimp now? You. So you're on your own way. Nobody gets too much heaven anymore. It's just harder to come by. I'm waiting in line. Too many lovers in one lifetime ain't good for you. You've never been loved a day in your life. You've been fucked before you were even born by a church store in New York trying to tell you fuck her in the ass if she wrecks the car. Fuck being like Bobby Goldsboro. He's a loser. No, he's not. My second wife used to laugh having sex texting with Jack Reacher, Jack Ryan. The real McCoys with their black t-shirts and their black Jeeps going, we're watching you. Oh, yeah, you think I'm from the Breakfast Club and shit. And I'm going to make dandruff on my picture with the... get wedgied by Emilio Estevez, the head of the wrestling team. I pinned him in like 2 seconds flat. Left tackle was laughing his ass off. Taryn Morgan, you can do it. You're faster than he is. Just go right under him, grab his leg, and take him right to the ground. Bam! Pinned him so fast he didn't even know what fucking happened. Never got beat in the state of Wyoming. State champ in junior high school from 7th grade to 8th grade going into 9th grade. Some skinny little basketball player who didn't want to wrestle with men because they always just call them mat fags, and I felt that way. But I was like, I don't want to wrestle with a guy. I want to wrestle with all the cheerleading team, but I don't want to wrestle with a guy, especially the girl who's part Cheyenne. She's cute, but she won't go out with me because I'm supposed to be a Mexican drug dealing thug. Oh, so now you're hanging out with the white people and y'all uppity, Mrs. Cheyenne girl. I see you. Boop-a-doop-a-doo, boop-a-doop-a-doo, boop-a-doop-a-doo. Little Hawk talks to me. He told me about you. Run off with Casper Collins and shit. You do know he's got a wife and children in Pennsylvania, but somebody else is plowing his fields the same way he's plowing yours. And we, Oglala men, we take our wives and children with us everywhere we go. We put them into safety, and when harm's way comes up, we die trying to keep all those rapey murderers from Pennsylvania plowing other people's fields with their money away from our children and our love and our religion. Yahweh! Hua! Inju. Boop-a-doop-a-doo, boop-a-doop-a-doo, boop-a-doop-a-doo. She comes down from Yellow Mountain. Right? On a dark flat land she rides. On a pony she named Wildfire. With a whirlwind by her side. She's coming. Remember when you guys did that to me? For years and years and months, thinking that Jennifer Lopez was going to show up and meet me at Taos, New Mexico when the first snow was on the ground at Julia Roberts and Eric Roberts' place. Boop-a-doop-a-doo, boop-a-doo. That was so mean. There was a hoot owl hooting by my window now for 6 nights in a row. They can't get them to do anything they don't want to do. Since that hoot owl wanted to hoot by my window, that means I'm a hell of a lot better man than you. Because I can't get hoot owls to come up and hoot by your window for Wildfire and Wildflower to come up and pick her from the garden to be yours. You have to program people with head fucking called technology. Me? People pray and I hear. And you collect all the evidence and laugh about it. And then when I need the evidence to show up in my head and you can't control your technology anymore, I'm in control of your technology. Boop-a-doop-a-doo, boop-a-doop-a-doo. The Messiah's timing is always right on time. Love is you, love is me, love is just a little baby, right? I've got love on my mind. Love is always right on time, right? I got love on. When I woke up early this morning, it was staring me right in my eyes, and I had to look at it in the reflection of the camera of my Samsung Galaxy 10, because your eyes ain't good enough to gaze in mine. When I saw your face before me, right, in the wee small hours of the morning, you see the lines in my mirror and the lines in my face, and the I don't need they look that way in the morning, but I don't want any Plexiderm. I'll get up, I'll yawn and I'll stretch, I'll go out in the sunshine. We'll sing in the sunshine. We'll laugh every day. We'll sing in the sunshine. Then I'll be on my way. My daddy, he once told me, don't you love you any woman that don't live the Lord, want to live the ways of the Lord. Just take what she can give you. I'm fixing the lyrics. And give but what you can. And we'll sing in the sunshine. Just ask Amy Suzanne Fabre, Stephanie Elaine Gilliard, Yolanda Denise Gilliard, Raquel Sally, Rhonda Brown, Kimberly Armstrong, Maria Barnes, the beautiful lady still with us. She had health issues because of your chemical poisoning and your abuse, and you just don't fucking care about her own Antoine's mother. You were dirty, rotten fucking sons of bitches the same way you didn't care about their grandmother or my mother or Killian's dad or Melissa's dad or Melissa's grandma or Patrick's grandma. And Patrick's real grandpa, King Henry. And Patrick's other real grandpa, Roosevelt Gilliard. Bring my plane back, you fucking little bitch. I got your Tom Cruise right here. Some they call me Speedo, but my real name is Mr. Earl. You wish your head could shake as much as mine did running a 40, don't you? Don't you? Don't you, Tariq Hill? Don't you, Carl Lewis? Don't you, Carol Lewis? Which one's Carl and which one's Carol? Which one will stand up for the Lord's Prayer first? Then we know who's Joanna Man. She's the man. There you go. Well, come on, Ben Johnson and your steroids. Race me to the Lord's Prayer. Already there. Born to do it. He was born to be alive. He was born to be, right? Norman Greenbaum and the Spirit of the Sky. Never been a sinner, never sinned. I got a friend in Jesus. And you know that when you die, he's going to recommend you to the Spirit in the Sky. I don't believe there is any true spirituality in a satellite. I believe it can only reflect the spirituality of a religious man. I am a religious man. From this couch in this house, from that those two twin towers, from this phone to your satellite to your sex mode machine you call your pornography factory. How much wood could a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck chuck wood? Right? You're gonna create your own school? You're gonna name it some stupid name? I go look it on there. It's like, did anybody create a school of Western New Mexico and put an online dynasty on about it? No. How about New Mexico Highlands? How about the Eastern New Mexico Greyhounds? What about Texas A&M Commerce? Or the Lions? What about the Javelinas? No? What about the Comets? Why didn't somebody make the Comets? You could sit there. Can you use the AT&T Stadium? Could the Comets play at AT&T Stadium, Jerry Jones, please, asshole? Wouldn't that get in the way of SMU and TCU? They tell lies on Jesus for money. Let the Comet team. We could have Interplanet Janet as head cheerleader. Yeah, there's never been a planet we haven't seen. Oh, wait a minute. We got brain activity. Right. Maybe we need to do work with our astrophysics department. Do we have an astrophysics department at University of Dallas Comets? Interplanet Janet, she's a galaxy girl. The solar system is from a future world. It travels to there's something with her comet team. There's never been a planet Janet hasn't seen. Janet, don't you believe it? Those things are so very strange to Janet. Little Janet says he looks so fine, looks so fine. Okay, Piglet, or what do you call you again? I can't remember. Yeah, he had a nickname for her, and she didn't like it, and other people made fun of her, and she didn't mean to. He wasn't trying to hurt her. It was just a term of endearment. Michael wasn't being mean. Michael adored Janet, and Janet adored Michael. It's just, things get emotional in emotional families. I was married to a girl a lot like Janet Jackson, and then married to another girl a lot like Jennifer Lopez. Well, Rockefeller and Rothschild know what they're doing when they put their pants on in the morning before they sell you a used car at ABC Nissan and don't get any help from John McCain and his Peckerwoods on his pussy plantation. And then they tell you, you're the main reason why we have a national death because you're a dredge on society. Really? Living embodiment of the Lord's Prayer to save us all from debt and trespass and the inherent eternal wretchedness of the sin of the devil and Satan is a dredge on, quote, society. Well, then society needs to dredge itself as quick as humanly possible. I'm working on it, asshole. Alrighty then. Hi, who's your daddy? Well, some can call me Speedo, but my real name is Jim Carrey's cousin. I can't back that up. I don't know. No, I don't think there's really any close sexual relationships between anybody in Jim Carrey's family and mine. I would seriously doubt it. We weren't in Canada that long. Okay. Even though I got hit on by an older French guy in a bathroom. I was like, hey, man, when you don't talk to another guy at the urinals when we're holding our penises in our hands, it's okay. Just back away from the Mexican child. Not French. Have a nice day. Je ne sais quoi, whatever. Okay. Au revoir. Okay. Some they call me Speedo, but my real name is Mr. Ho. Well, the kids in Nelson, they were wrecking car kids. Yeah, they were real nice to me. You're different from the other kids. You're not from around here. No, we're from New Mexico. Santa Fe or Albuquerque? No, I'm from Las Cruces. That's near El Paso, Texas. Yeah, how do you know so much about us? What state is this? We don't have states. They're called provinces. It's a province. You don't say province. You say province. You don't say offense, you say offense. You don't say touchdown, you say major score. For the major. Yeah. It was like, what are they saying? Mom, the guys from Hamilton were kissing each other after they won the football game, Mother. I'm not French, Mother. I don't do that kind of crap. No. I don't let the other guys hit me in the butt. Don't touch my butt. You ain't the cheerleader. I don't want you hitting my butt. I know they got guy cheerleaders now, and I don't want them hitting my butt either. The head female cheerleader, if she wants to hit my butt, she can hit my butt all she wants, just like the secretary for the basketball coach on one-on-one. Oh, why do they call you BJ? I just barbed an officer. That was cute. He was a little guy from Colorado. They filmed the whole thing, almost the whole thing in Colorado. Yeah, that's Moby Jim, home of the Colorado State Rams, y'all. You know, where the Roddy kid from Minneapolis who plays, he played for Memphis. Who does he play for now? The Roddy kid? Yeah, he's a big kid. Yeah, he's a pretty good little basketball player. He played 1 year at Colorado State. And then he had to go, I guess they make more money in the NBA than they do from the colleges, which makes sense. Why? Well, because it's only a 30-team market. And in college basketball, it's a lot bigger market. I try to get that. Yay, lie to guys. Splinter and the plank, the splinter and the plank. One is a splinter, the other's a plank. What are we gonna do tonight, Brain? Same thing we do every night, Pinky. Try to take over the world. And how much money does it cost to take over the world? Like how many licks it takes to get to the Tootsie Roll center of the Tootsie Pop. Rice University may never know. Food. Yeah, like I have a dynasty I was experimenting with Colgate, and I kept calling them toothpaste, right? The Colgate Raiders. It's because Colgate, right? I'm playing with toothpaste. Yeah, I guess so. It feels like that. And so, yeah, I don't know which ones I'm going to cut it down to a few. I'm just going to cut it down. My favorites to play with, and I don't get around to them as much, my favorites are NAU, because I was conceived in Flagstaff, and I've been to NAU quite a few times. I wanted to live in Flagstaff numerous times, but could never economically swing it because John McCain and people like him and the Keating Five, they suck. And they always will. And they ain't never going to did ABC Nissan stop fucking and sucking. They'll always be remembered for the people that tried to screw over Earl, fuck him and laugh at him and say there's nothing he'll be able to do about it. And then when they took me to Fort Huachuca and challenge, and I was like, dude, I'm the living embodiment of the Lord's Prayer. I was born in love with you, learned how to talk just to say to you. Right. I got this, man. Guys, those stories aren't make-believe. I'm not Conway, Arkansas on Twitty, Texas, man. This time the Earl is gonna stay for more than just a day, right? Just can't help believing. No, just can't help believing, right? The eyes of a New York woman are eyes that can hold a man. I don't know, I'm thinking Houston. I really like Johnny Nash, man. If you like Johnny Nash, and girl, if you think this is you, here's what I want you to do. Take my hand, come with me, baby, to love. I ain't never been to New York. I've been to Houston plenty of times. My first, my oldest son's baby mama's, people from Houston. So I've been to Houston. I've been to San Antonio. Twice, 3 times a matey. And where else have I been? Everybody knows Earl's been to El Paso City. I don't know where the girl for me is from or is doing time in right now, trying to get away from that penis of a man that he calls himself a man, but he acts like a dog and he can't stop acting like Hamburger and Popeye. So bossing over my ass. But you know what I'm saying? And some they call me Speedo, but my real name is Little Earl. I don't know who the future corny duet at dawn woman is going to be in my life. I'm leaving it up to you. We all know Earl's taste and we all know what Earl likes, and we all know that, girl, if this is you, here's what I want you to do. You take my hand. And we know that the woman that can help change the world by recognizing me, that steps up to do it first, will be the woman that I live to be 104, maybe more with, and raise the sperm donor's children like they was my own children. Because everybody knows if you don't have the same hopes and dreams and aspirations for other people's children as you do your own, you're a failure as a human being. Am I not my brother's keeper? Cain, are you able? Cain, are you able? Annie, are you okay? You've been struck by a smooth criminal. I don't know who it is. I don't know if it's a girl who was born in Gary, Indiana, Houston, Texas, went to school in Prairie View, or did movies in San Antonio, or has been to El Paso too. And I don't like carnivals that much. I was never really into them. But when the prettiest girl on the Colville Indian Reservation showed up, who was half black with a hot, rich white guy, and everybody followed them around, I reminded Bart Meyer, you're a kid. You're 3 years younger than her. Nobody's riding the rides because they're all looking at them. Get your ass on the Ferris wheel and get yourself to the spinning barf as fast as humanly possible so we can ride it, and use up all these fucking tickets. Our parents made good fake ass money for these things. Our dads worked our asses off at Alcoa getting killed by an aluminum company so we can go distract ourselves to not get chewing tobacco and puke all over everybody on the rides at the carnival in Colville. Yeah. Dumbasses. Girls in Inchelium and Curlew, please do not dip snuff. It's addictive, and guys don't want to kiss you. You better spit out that chewing tobacco if you want to kiss me on the big old smacker. That Copenhagen, it makes me feel so good. I got a bottom lip. You can nibble on my bottom lip if we kiss. The top one is thin like the rest of my family, but the bottom lip, I got some North Africa up in here. And when I was young and running everywhere, because I was the fastest person on the planet, I had a butt. Glenda Wagster, who had a nice set of lips and a nice butt, told Rodin, "Why, Parsons got a butt." I got a butt. I can run. I'm the fastest man ever clocked running in the 20th century. And since nobody's run faster in the 21st, even my own son, no one was faster. What a disaster. He could jump higher and run faster. And he quit playing because you pushed me into the pole and sent me to the emergency room, and Mom couldn't afford another $75 from your jealous ass. So I quit. I decided to teach other people's children to be a gracious good shepherd instead of put on a show at a fashion show where an athletic event broke out for bitches like you. Hey, I don't hold food hostage. I don't drink yak piss. I don't give people drugs to survive holding food hostage and drinking yak piss and telling people they got to pay me money to live in a domicile that could be erected by a person that's not an erection that erects a bank that asks for money to fuck. Thank you very much, Lord of Lords, King of Kings, gracious good shepherd, Earl Parsons. You know the name. You know there's no game. You know how to live the truth because I'm the proof. Thank you. You're welcome. Hallelujah, brother. Quantum computing, much better. When it gets a load of me, it may feel like it's in outer space, but I'm in space, man. That's why I came back to Earth to get you. Right? Boop, boop. I like LG too. His raps are pretty good. Analytically better than most of you commercial whacked out rappers that do things for lots of money to fuck women that require money to fuck. Yeah, he lost his girl Ebony because she couldn't handle Cochise County because of all the visions, and it drove her nuts, and she'd rather go be distracted than die from carbon emission poisoning in Phoenix and put up with all the abuse at that pervert from Silicon Valley garage door fucking redheaded white guys with a Pakistani guy that they thought were a Mexican, with the Statue of Liberty and the Aztec warrior headdress. It's fucking stupid. Yeah, I know how fucking stupid people are. They think it's funny. Yeah, lots of people think they're funny when their Aztec war dress is fucking another man in the ass with a Statue of Liberty dress on him, but it is his girlfriend because he can't stay out of jail because he likes fucking guys in the ass more than he likes raising babies with a woman. If the shoe fits, and wear it. If your mind hurts, then bear it. It's your conscience to live with every day, every night. If you find it hard sleeping, if you just lie there weeping, if the truth hurts, then the shoe fits just right. Hey, put on your red slippers, Dorothy, and go catch some flying monkeys, bitch. If you'd rather be Billy Crystal's boyfriend on Soap, then stand up for the Lord's Prayer with me. It's okay. David Rockefeller's got a Patriot Act and a camera in every room to show you exactly who you are, exactly what you're going to do, and exactly why you're going to do it because you've been this way before you was born, bitch. Me? Earl. He's the girl. He's the one that all the girls want to. I want to marry him, and I want my son to grow up to be just like him. Especially if he's 6'5" and makes Steven Tyler go, oh boy, I just lost a dick measuring contest and can run faster than Usain Bolt, and has hair like Absalom and a heart like his dad to protect his mom from the head of his bar jumping, impregnating, good for nothing fucking seed of a grandfather who got replaced by Roosevelt Gilliard and Shelby Henry. King when you say that. Okay. Roosevelt, way better than that dumbass who has his face on Pasapa from somebody who thought his rocks could replace the truth of a man. Right? Roosevelt? Yeah, let's hear it for the Gilliards. Grandma Gilliard and her son Roosevelt. Yeah, and park all your F-16s so he can go home and love his family. And then sit there and not have to ask all his buddies in Vietnam, why the fuck are we here? What is wrong with these people? They obviously don't need to read the Bible. They need to understand the Lord, ask him for help, and then obey his commands. Just like Grandma Gilliard told Roosevelt, right? Families meet families for a reason. There's a reason why the little girl who looked like Dorothy Dandridge stared down the guy who looks like Jesus in the pictures across the dance floor to get him to come up and ask her to dance. And then get her pregnant. And then have the spirit of King Solomon preside over their union eternally. Hey, everybody deserves redemption. Absalom, Solomon, Uriah, and all your Heap. Uriah Heep, it's a rock band. Never mind. Okay, you gotcha? Okay, gotcha. Okay. When a son can sit there and see the hypocrisy of his mother and his father, and you can't color it up in tribalism and dick measuring bullshit and racism and the Ku Klux Klan with the Black Panther Party of Wisconsin and Milwaukee's finest, and drink more beer till you pass out and blame everybody else for your problems because you don't have as much money as the other asshole who invented money to replace the truth of creation. You do your thing. It's your thing. Do what you want to do. I can't tell you who to sock it to. All I can tell you is this. We have quantum computing. I am the proof of the Messiah, and you are not. And David Rockefeller and Philip Rothschild slammed your whole cake evidence into quantum computing that people can watch in the year 3026 and can be wondering, when are these assholes going to finally admit to themselves that they're disgusting, murdering assholes and submit faith in the glory of God, like that gorgeous Earl Parsons on the 1322nd Me channel on YouTube with 1 2 1 2 3 view 1 2 1 2 3. I love Noah. 1 2 3 12. We're done. Okay. I've got my apostles. I'm ready to go. Okay. We skipped right past this. 1 2 3 12. We're done. Okay, thanks, Noah. Love you too. I don't care if Noah was conceived by a guy that was an extra to a George Clooney, Mark Wahlberg, Ice Cube movie. I don't care if half of Amy's kids were. That's none of my concern and or business. My business is no business at all, because I'm the gracious good shepherd, and I raise children when they're brought to my house. When a pregnant woman shows up at my house and says, I need help raising these children because some guys hit it and quit it, fucking leave, and don't do anything to help the children except connect to their fucked up brain activity because they want to be the most popular guy at NSI that all the people call the OG because you're the man and he's not. You can move from El Paso to Ranchester and be the cutest Mexican DJ at the Shooters Club at the Holiday Inn in Sheridan, Wyoming, and have the cutest cousins in all the county, because his cousins and sisters were fine. I thought, well, he's no problem. Look at those gorgeous Mexican women with him. Those are all his relatives. Oh, shit, he's going to be fucking my wife by the end of the night because she's the next best-looking woman in town for she's a Gomez. Yeah, son of a bitch. And he wants to have better status with all the fuckers with the Navy SEAL at work trying to fuck me out of my own gang because I buy into the black kids and the Mexican kids because they call me dad. I'm the dude from Lawanda. So you bet your sorry ass, Nate Reynolds and Goggins and what's the other kid's name? Huberman. Got your lab? You getting to Stanford? Making snaps like a button? And you call it greed, got a seed, you need a feast of fucking pie? Just like Jesus will die. Jesus is the soul, not the flesh. And I'm like Jesus, and you're not. Don't sell me any supplements or an electric bed. Don't torture animals, study their brain activity, and tell me that your brain is similar to mine because I don't act like an animal and you do. Right? Hey, I just kicked the shit out of Stanford. If they can't figure that out, there's no Cardinal Richelieu from Dumas's imagination that can save them from the Three Musketeers and D'Artagnan, right, dumbass? Count of Monte Cristo? Driftwood, right? Give me the beat, boys, and free my soul. I want to get lost in your rock and roll and drift away. I like Dobie Gray, too. Dobie Gray, yeah. And all the colors of love. Whoever shows up first will be the woman I will consider the most to sing corny duets at dawn. I ain't no golden bachelor. I'm the real deal. I'm the gracious good shepherd. And lady, if this is you, here's what I want you to do. Take my hand. Let me take you to Loveland. Let me show you how sweet it can be sharing your love with me. Amy called me Ralphie. All right. Even if it's Amy, and then Amy starts telling everybody, and we tell two friends, and they tell two friends, Herbal Essence, and she tells the guy, being fucked by you never compared to being tried to be loved by Earl, trying to clean up those perverts that were child molesters that abused people at Fort Huachuca. I totally agree. Earl's gorgeous. I agree. Peace out, man.